Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. How is everybody doing today? How are you all doing today? It's been almost a week since I did a walking with purpose stream, like 5 or 6 days. There's been a lot going on. And if you're unaware of what's going on, I'll give you a little synopsis here at the beginning of the show. I'm trying to situate myself. It's just been one thing after the other. It's the holiday season. And a lady has moved in with me. It's been amazing, but a lot of work, and we both have a lot going on. But before I even go any further, I'd like to get a sound check, please. Can you folks hear me clearly and see me clearly? Let me know if you can hear me clearly and see me clearly. I know there are a lot of people that are moderators here that are aware I was going live, so they're ready to rock and roll. I'm just waiting for one of them to, verify that everything is rolling smoothly. It's been raining. It's been raining like crazy here in the San Francisco Bay Area throughout this entire week, especially the last couple of days. It's been coming down very, very hard. So, haven't been able to do any walks. Hey, baby. Baby, can you hear me tap this? Can you hear me tap in the furry ball there, the windscreen? Let me know. We've got 9 people here, 3 thumbs up. Thank you so much for spending some of your Sunday afternoon with me here today. Hey, Coach Eli, how you doing? Happy holidays to you and yours. Hope your day is going well. So yeah, everything's rolling smooth. It's coming through here. That's good. 10 people here, 6 thumbs up. Thank you so much, folks, for being here today. I'm just walking by a few people here. Give me a second. Today, I've got a great topic to discuss that if you're able to learn how to manage this better, or as best as possible, it will completely turn your life around, because you're not going to waste unnecessary energy on stupid shit that doesn't matter, right? We're going to be talking about stress and, how to handle stress even in stressful situations, or how to stop stress even in stressful situations. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Content is king. Hey, Carlton Stanton. So what do you mean by content is king, sir? I'm just curious to know what you mean by that. I don't know where that came from, man. But yeah, I guess, you can say that content is king. When you talk about, good topics that are interesting, engage people, and help people in some way, shape, or form, that's the best type of content to create. I agree. I'm assuming that's what you're thinking. Premium quality content is the most valuable commodity here on YouTube. Well, see, sir, now you're pushing it and you're leading me to believe you're trolling. See, there's no need to overly emphasize the obvious, because that is a red flag for trolling. So if one of my mods thinks that that is a troll there, can you just go ahead and ban them? Because that's just, stupid nonsense that it's so obvious. You know what I mean? Come on, dog. I only have one layer below me, and it's actually a little bit chilly. I have my gloves on. I thought it was going to be a little bit warmer because of the rain, but maybe I should have put another layer on. But yeah, we're going to be talking about, how to stop stress dead in its tracks, even in a stressful situation. And this is the time of year where stress is very, very high, the highest, because it's, the holiday season, it's Christmas time, and, people are running around shopping and taking care of their own things. Hey, Holly, how you doing? Hello, Eli and everyone. Holly, do me a favor, because my other mods are sleeping right now. It's okay. There's a person that is, Carlton Stanton is saying, content is king. Premium quality content is the most valuable commodity here on YouTube. And I'm just thinking, that's an obvious, blatant thing. It sounds like trolling to me, Holly. If you think that's a troll, make a decision. If that's a troll, you can ban them. There's no need to state the obvious, right, Holly? No need to state the obvious, right? Hey, Senator Palacio, how are you doing? Holly and Sandra, happy holidays to you and yours as well. Hope you've all been doing quite well. I know the last several days I haven't put out a whole lot of content. If you folks have been following me around for a while, you know why. My lady was in the hospital for a few days after having a couple major seizures, and she's also moved into my place, and we moved our dogs in, and everyone's settling in nicely, to be honest with you. It's actually been very pleasant. But, all right, you know what? Yeah, can you guys just ban Carlton Stanton? I don't know why no one is paying attention, huh? Or do you folks know something that I'm not aware of? Thank you. Would you agree, Holly, that stating the obvious, content is king? And there isn't a lot of real content on YouTube. It's a pretty backdoor approach to try to, get me to get triggered and react. It's not going to happen, I just got here, says Sandra. Holly says, was in the middle of greeting others. Sorry about that. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Holly. Holly's Haunted and Happenings, channel member and moderator. Got 20 people here. We got 8 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here, folks. Hope your Sunday is going well. Yeah, a few updates before we get into talking about the topic. And also, folks, feel free to ask any questions. Or make any comments, or if you have any concerns, get them in the chat, and we'll have an engaging show today. I'm going to try to get in 3 laps around the park. It's supposed to start raining at 3 p.m. Eastern here, 6 p.m. Pacific. So I'm going to do the best I can to get in 3 laps. Coach J-Rom says, I'm here. I just think their comment was ban-worthy. Maybe it was silly and overly obvious, but not what I consider ban-worthy. Okay. Well, yeah, Coach J-Rob, here's the thing. Oh, go ahead. Like I mentioned on a previous stream, I just, I want zero trolling. If anything is remotely close to trolling, we're going to ban them. I mean, we know those obvious statements are just to try to throw us off. And I'm sharing this because this is part of helping other people that run YouTube channels or are handling similar situations in life. You don't have to deal with people. You have to learn to figure out who's genuine and who's not, online and offline, right? You have to learn who's playing games and who's not. And so, for me, that comment was way out of context for any parts of the show that I've done or will be doing. See, if something is so far out of context, I mean, it's typically trolling. People that are here for the right reason are going to, not say obvious things, right? It's all right. It's all good. But I respect your opinion there, Coach Eli. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, so folks, just to update you on a few things. I did a stream the other day. I didn't get a whole lot of views, and my lady was on the show. It has just under 200 views, and we pretty much explained a lot more regarding what's been going on. We also announced the Positivity Challenge winner, which once again, I don't know if you heard, Holly, you are the winner. Holly's Hauntings and Happenings, congratulations. You are the MPP of 2022. Hey, CFO, California Forward Outdoors, welcome to the show. Great to see you here. Happy holidays to you and yours. Hope you're having a good one. And Holly, we will be we are figuring out the incentive we're going to be getting for you over the next week or two, and you will be getting that by the beginning of the year or sooner. In addition, Holly, you have the option if you want to come on a live stream with my lady and I, and we can interview you and promote your channel and talk about whatever you want to talk about, or we can even do it pre-recorded and put it on the main channel, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas. I know you're pretty busy, but that's an optional thing for you that we want to offer to you. So again, congratulations, Holly, for being the most positive person in 2022. You definitely earned it. You deserved it, or you deserve it. And you're just a good person that has a good family, a great family. You have a great husband. You have great kids. You're a hardworking woman. Your husband's a hardworking man. And my lady and I just, we love you like family. We really do. Now, I was going to do a stream last night. And announce the runner-ups, the honorable mentions. So we're going to have 2 runner-ups / honorable mentions as MPPs. And I was even going to announce those today or tonight. But some things have transpired, and my lady and I need to reevaluate. Let's just put it that way. We need to reevaluate, who we're going to have as the runners-up. So I may have that ready by later tonight. I will be doing one more stream later tonight, possibly with my lady, maybe just by myself. It's the topic I was going to do last night, along with announcing the Positivity Challenge runner-up winners. But my lady needed me last night, and I wanted to be there for her, and it was getting later on in the evening. We had a lot to do, so we just said, hey, let's not bite off more than we can chew, right? So tonight I'll probably end up doing that show. And my lady sent me a great blog article regarding, toxic positivity versus genuine positivity. I thought it was a very interesting article she sent me. And more than likely, I'll be doing that show tonight after my lady and I eat some dinner after this show ends. And then more than likely, if my lady and I are able to decide the two runners up for the positivity challenge, we'll announce that tonight. If not, sometime this coming week. Again, some interesting things have transpired, and my lady and I have to reconvene to decide who's going to be, the runners up. I got to say this, being on YouTube for 5.5 years now and just living life for almost 49 years. I'm going to be 49 years old, in a week, December 17th, right? Shit, I'm going to be 49 years old. My last year in the 40s decade. Shit, I'm going to be 50 next year. Whew, man, I'm getting old. Damn. I don't feel it, but I am getting old. Where's my lady? Baby, are you around? Say hi, baby. Can you hear me? Let me know if she's still there. Eli 50s and you 40. You know what? That's something that ladies say. Ladies say that 30s are the new 20s, right? Right? And, it's so funny that ladies, they go to college and they're career focused or making money in other ways because they're the hottest when they're in their 20s. The ladies are focused on doing all that stuff in their 20s. And then when they're, we call this SMV. We call it when their sexual market value goes down. At that point, they want to start to settle down in their 30s, right? Now, you've seen that happen, more so over the last 10 to 15 to 20 years because of social media and the tremendous opportunities that ladies have nowadays to monetize their sexiness in their 20s, right? So they waste their time doing that in their 20s, and then they get into their 30s, and, the guys that were following them are now wanting to follow women in their 20s. So now these women want to find a guy that's going to settle down with them, right? And that's when the, biological clock starts to tick at age 30, right? Fertility starts to decline starting in a woman's 30s, and then it starts to rapidly decline in her mid-30s, 35 and greater, right? So I get what you're saying, Holly. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's the truth. But that's what's happening. And I think my lady and I are going to do a show on this. I've talked about this before in the past. But I honestly think that, women's lib is great for the most part. But what it's done, especially in the modern world of the internet, it's basically, no one's forcing women to do this, but women are taking advantage of that market. They're taking advantage of the thirsty beta male market in their 20s, trying to capitalize it and make a ton of money in an easy way instead of focusing on their, their future, family life, right? And then by the time they're in their 30s, it's like they have a hard time finding the right guy because those guys in their early 30s, they want a woman in their mid-20s, right? I've always dated women typically 1 to 7 years younger, right? But yeah, that's I get what you're saying, Holly. 50s are the new 40s. Quite frankly, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just going to enjoy my life, whatever's left of it, and try to help as many people as possible enjoy it along the way. That's what I was born to do. So yeah, check out that stream, folks, that I did a few days ago with my lady. It'll share a lot more. You'll hear her side of the story of what happened, and you know, where we're at now, and you know, where we're headed in the future. I was 35 when I had my first child. I'm 47. It's coming up fast. Big 50. Yeah, you're the same age as my lady, Holly. Thank you. You know what? I think you folks got that. Mods, I'm going to let you handle the chat so I can just focus on the show. Mods, please pay close attention to the chat. This is, by the way, a subscribers only public chat. If you're subscribed and not banned here, once you subscribe, you can chat immediately. There's no waiting period. Tonight's show will more than likely be a members only chat stream. So unless you're a moderator, you'll need to have a minimum $2.99 paid channel membership to chat. I haven't decided if I'm going to make it members only. I probably will. Members only chat, that is. It'll be publicly available, but members only chat. So if you haven't gotten your membership yet, consider getting a minimum $2.99 membership. I would probably suggest going for the $4.99 membership, because a lot of the past content, especially content I've done with my lady, is going to members only soon. There are already a couple of pieces that are members only content, and you will need at least the $4.99 package to get the members only live stream replays and pre-recorded videos, and to get the live, you know, members only live chats as well. If you just want members only live chats, the $2.99 will work. If you want the videos as well, you will need to purchase that. And moderators are not exempt from the videos. I'd love to give moderators free access to everything, but YouTube will not give you free access as a moderator to the members only pre-recorded content. So even moderators will have to purchase a minimum $4.99 package, membership package, to access those. Now, the largest package I do have here is $99.99. Anything between $4.99 and $9.99 will get you the same exact thing. It's just up to you at what level you want to support / sponsor the channel. It's up to you. And everything is clearly stated in my membership package programs. Basically, it's a 100% sponsorship donation, but you will get content. I put that on there just in case I don't put out content for a while. I want people to know primarily when you're buying a membership package here, it's a 100% sponsorship donation. And any content that comes along with it is a bonus. But you will get members only content. I'm just, you know, covering myself legally and with the YouTube's terms of service to be transparent, or as transparent as possible. Got 23 people, 23 people here, 9 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're all having a great December and a great holiday season. Let me read. Was my lady in there a second ago? Hey, sister, says my lady. Babe, are you listening in on the show today? Babe, let us know in the chat. How have you been feeling the past couple of days? 'Cause I don't know if she's going to come on the show with me tonight or not. But how have you been feeling the past couple of days? I'm here, baby. Thanks, babe. My lady's been eating like a pig lately, and I'm glad she is. And like, she's regained her appetite. And she's just been full of energy. And we got the dogs at my place, and she's there, and we're just, I'll tell you folks, we're like one big happy family. This is something that I've wanted my entire life, and it took me almost 48 years to find it. I was 48 when I met her, and she was, actually I was 47 when I met her. She was 46. So it took me, 47 plus years. Took me 47 plus years to find this woman, and I'm happier than ever. She's happier than ever. Yeah, I know, Holly. The Coach Eli fan club is in effect. It's always in effect, Holly. We love the Coach Eli fan club. All right? Happy belated birthday, Coach Eli. May God bless you. Well, it's not belated. It's not till next week. So maybe an early birthday. My birthday's on December 17th. CFO, California Ford Outdoors. Coach Sharon says, what did you say? She's eating like a pig. Is my audio crackling, or did it crackle for a second? Is my audio coming through clearly from the headset mic, Coach Sharon? She's been eating like a pig. And that's exactly what I have wanted her to do. Because she's actually, you know what, baby? Why don't you tell everyone? You've gone, over the last few weeks, you've gone from or last month or so, you've gone from 105 to what, baby? Where are you at right now? Let everyone know. I hear you fine, but I was hoping I didn't. Okay. Oh, I know what you mean, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that's all good too, Coach J-Rom. The love life is all good too. It's all good. I've been a little easy on the love life lately because, I just want my woman to get better. But, I haven't been as vigorous in the bedroom because, I just want her to get better. And I just want this woman to know I care more about her than her sexy body, It's just a term people use, Jerem. No, he knows that. He's having a good time, and I'm glad he is. My lady says, I've been feeling wonderful. I just took the big dog out. Yesterday, you treated me like a princess and had a wonderful night with you. Well, that's nice to hear, baby. Baby, it's nice when I hear that publicly out here on YouTube, and then at home it's like, I love this woman. She's great. Well, thank you for publicly saying some nice things, baby. No, I was down to 103 at 5'6". Now I'm 108. How about we give her a big round of applause? She is putting on some weight that she needs to put on. My next goal is to get her to 110 over the next couple of weeks. Or sooner. Because here's the thing. When you're as small as her, the more you eat, you're going to gain weight faster because you need fewer calories to maintain that low of a weight. So I mean, it's the great thing, babe. It's heading in the right direction, and I'm just, I'm just like, I'm just thrilled. Let's just put it that way. I can't even think of the right word to describe it. I'm just thrilled. You know what I mean? We're on lap number 2. Lap number 2. And I feel some sprinkles coming. Let me cross here because there's some people coming. So this is episode number 438, I believe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. This is episode number 438 of Walking with Purpose Live. And today we're going to be discussing, and please feel free to continue getting your comments and questions and any concerns in the chat. We're going to be discussing stress. And, how to stop stress even in stressful situations. And, I have a lot of experience in dealing with this online and offline. And I'll tell you, the fact that I've been able to, or I've learned to manage my stress offline and online makes a huge difference in all aspects of my life. And it can do the same for you if you learn how to manage your stress. Because, when you're stressed out about every little thing, it's going to give you anxiety. It may make you depressed, or a combination of both. Even if you're not clinically diagnosed with anxiety or depression, you can still have moments of anxiety and moments of depression when you allow stress to eat you alive. So what I hope to inspire you folks to do here today is to think twice, 3 times, or 4 times before you respond to any people online or offline that you feel are going to stress you out and suck up all your energy like an energy vampire. Because that's what these people want to do, whether they're online or offline. There are people out there that are just so pathetic and miserable and hate themselves so much, they want to bring you down along with them. So they want to suck up your energy like an energy vampire. And the way they're going to do that is by stressing you out, by, trying to tease you, or, just trying to make things up to get a reaction from you. And you just can't let anyone get to you. No matter what they say, no matter what they do. You have to learn to not let people stress you out, no matter what they say or what they do. That includes family, that includes your friends, that includes your coworkers, that includes anyone and everyone. But it's not easy. It's absolutely not easy at all. And I struggled with it. Probably for the first 30 years of my life, maybe 35 years of my life. Probably first 30 years of my life. I would stress out over every little damn thing. And all it did was wear me the fuck down. It wore me down. It wore me down emotionally, which wore me down physically. And you have to think ahead in these situations, right? You have to think ahead. And you have to know the toll your body's going to take if you allow people to get you down to this level. So basically, you have to learn to ignore and laugh things off and chalk it up to those people that are saying these things about us are not true. And they may have a few screws loose, or maybe they're having a bad day or whatever, and they're trying to bring you down with them. You've got to learn to identify that and stop the stressful reactions to these people that are just trying to suck your energy dry like an energy vampire. If you let these people get to you, like I said a second ago, if you let anyone get to you, friends, family, online, offline, whatever, right? And you constantly stress out, you're going to wear yourself down. You're going to be upset. You're going to get overly emotional, and that's going to wear you down physically. And that may even give you a panic attack or more. It'll keep spiraling. If you allow it to keep spiraling, it'll keep spiraling. So why not stop it dead in its tracks? How many of you understand what I'm saying? Does it make sense? I hope it does. It's made sense for me, right? And how did I overcome, handling stressful situations the wrong way and stop overreacting to stressful situations, right? Well, I had to learn to love myself more. It all stems back to learning to love yourself. And I did that by watching the movie The Secret like 15, 20 times, which I still highly recommend. The movie The Secret, which says how you see yourself is how everyone else in the rest of the world is going to see you. Okay? People are only going to see you in the ways you see yourself, right? It's like it's like the reflection of a mirror, right? And if you're a good, kind, decent person, right? You're going to attract good, kind, decent people, right? Now, at times you're also going to be interrupted, and let me clearly state interrupted. You're going to be interrupted by some people that are going to be the opposite of what you're putting out. Those are the types of people that you have to just ignore and not allow to stress you out or get to you. Those people are only coming at you because they wish they could be in a happy state and in a happy place like you're in, right? So you got to ignore them. You got to let that shit go. Because if you don't, all you're going to do is go down with them, like the Titanic. You're going to sink like the Titanic. The majority of the time, I'd say probably 99.9% of the time, when people are coming at you and saying hateful things that you really don't want to hear, what they're saying is not true. It's a direct reflection of how they see themselves, and they're projecting onto you. Again, it's a direct reflection of how they see themselves, and they're projecting onto you. That's all it is. You've got to learn to understand that and not let it knock you down. Okay? I learned that in my early 30s. Before my early 30s, I was still a good guy, and I was kind of getting there, but I was more of a little sissy. I think most men are sissies in their 20s because we're learning, we're figuring things out, with women, our future, etc., right? Then by the time we get into our 30s, that's when we really, really start to understand this stuff, or at least we should understand this stuff. And if you're a man in your 30s or 20s or whatever age, and you're struggling to understand this, reach out to me. I can help you. My lady and I can both help you. Got 19 people here, 8 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up, folks. Please also share this out on your community tabs. Pretty much almost every channel now is a community tab. Please also share this out on social media, Facebook, Twitter. Twitter's still usable for now. Elon Musk has not done much destruction to Twitter lately, so it's still around. I hear they're going to be bringing back that, paid program again for what, like $8, the verification program. All right. Sorry, I had to wait for a few people to walk by with their dog. That's a golden retriever, I believe. Okay. Sorry, I forgot. I lost my train of thought for a second there. So like I was saying, folks, you got to learn to better manage your stress. Or in my case, I've learned to just not stress out. Now, even the best of us are still going to have moments where we stress out. There are certain cases where even the best of us, even the strongest of us, are going to have some stressful moments, but it's how we handle those stressful moments. Sometimes I'll be like, man, God, but there's a difference between going man or man, right? So what you want to do, in my opinion, this is what saves a lot of energy. This is a tip and a trick that I've used. when I've been in situations where I just feel there's just a lot of stress, there's just a lot of BS happening, lots coming at me at once, and you get that feeling where the walls are closing in and there's nothing more you can do than you've already done, and you would do more if you could, if it was possible, right? You know, when that feeling happens, right? This is what I do. I just say, man, God, there's a lot going on, right? Like in a soft tone of voice. You still want to let it out. You still want to be like, man, there's a lot going on. Shit, man. This day's not going the way I want it to go. But you know what? I'm just going to keep moving forward. I mean, what more can I do? I talk to myself. Talk to yourself. Nothing wrong with that, right? You know, talk to yourself and say, hey, there's a lot going on, but there's not a whole lot more I can do. So why argue it, right? Because all that's going to happen if you get upset is it's going to wear you down more and set you back further, right? Sometimes you just have to learn to accept things for what they are. It is what it is. I'm going to try to get one more lap in. There's a storm supposedly coming in at around 3 o'clock, and it is about 2:45 right now? What is it, 45 past the hour? 5:45 Eastern, 2:45 p.m. Pacific. Somebody let me know what time it is in the chat there. I'd appreciate that. I'll tell you, it feels really good getting out on the walk. It's 2:40. All right, baby. I got one more lap to go and about 20 minutes to do it, baby. It's going to start to come down. I may have to run for shelter, baby. Hollies, hauntings, and happenings. No, I step outside, I take a deep breath, and I get real high and scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? Well, Holly, you know what? I'm really glad that you mentioned that, and I appreciate you being so honest. Because, first of all, not many people would admit that, even though that's what happens, right? And the truth of the matter is, Holly, and this is with no disrespect to women. You know how I am. I love men and women equally, right? But, women, I say this all the time, and it drives my lady crazy, but it's the truth. Women respond to everything emotionally first based on how they're feeling in the present moment. 24/7, 365, right? 366 on leap year, right? So it's much harder. Because of the way women were biologically designed by a higher power, I believe to be God. Now, if you don't believe in God, that's okay, still love you, but I believe in God, and that's how women were biologically designed to be by a higher power, I believe to be God, right? So, Holly, I completely understand why you want to run outside or go outside and scream from the top of your lungs. My lady's the same way. But here's the thing. In this modern world we all live in, where even women now need to conserve more energy because women are doing a lot more now than they ever have. I'm not saying that women didn't do enough when they were, homemakers, right? They did. But now women are homemakers and workers and everything else, right? So now it is more important, in my opinion, that you conserve as much energy as possible. So if we can learn how to channel that negative energy in a more efficient way, you're not going to wear yourself down as quickly. You'll be more productive and happier. And everyone around you, including your husband and your kids, will be happier too, right? It's starting to rain. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, these phones are waterproof. They are. Up to 30 feet, but I'd rather it not rain. LOL, Eli. Ain't hip to the song. What do you mean that? And I said, hey, what's going on? Oh, were you doing what's going on? Oh, Holly, but okay, Holly. I didn't realize you were putting lyrics of a song out there. Okay, it went over my head. That's fair. That is very fair. But Holly, tell me, you've screamed at the top of your lungs before, right? I'm sure you have. Holly says, but that's how you feel also at times. Right, right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. There's a car over there that's parked on the sidewalk. I'm going to come over here because it is raining. I may not be able to go a third lap. I may have to cut this short. So I'm going to just walk around the building that has an overhang a few times. I thought I heard a dog somewhere. Yeah, it's starting to come down right now. It's probably going to come down hard. These clouds are closing in. We've got 16 people here, 9 thumbs up. Folks, please smash the thumbs up and please share this out. I'm trying to get to shelter here. I called it. Like, I must have ESP or something because I called it. I knew that gas prices would hit all-time low by the end of the year, beginning of the new year, and they're already lower than they were this time last year before they went up. And I also predicted that we're going to get a shit ton of rain this year in California, and we are. I just know it. I've lived out here. I mean, for me, I'm very good at remembering patterns. And I've been around long enough, almost 49 years, to the point of where I can I just understand patterns and remember patterns, and I piece things together, and I'm able to make fairly accurate predictions. Maybe I should be a medium. I should join Tam Tam. My lady and I should join Tam Tam and become mediums. Now the problem is, I can't go out this way. So let's just walk this way. You know what? I'm going to go to the car and finish the show from there for a little bit longer because, yeah, it's just going to start to come down. I tried to make it out here a little bit earlier because there was a break in the rain at about 1 o'clock. But I came out in the tail end. This is a smart move, right? Right, baby? All right. Let's just come in here. Oh, my car's a mess because of the rain and the dogs. I got to tell you. Whew. All right, give me a second here. Has anyone heard the Crazy Bee song before? Just curious. Are you talking about Crazy Bee as in female dog? Holly? Is that what you're talking about? Let's see. My lady says, my theme song. Oh, I didn't know that, baby. That's something new, right? All right, folks, get your final questions, comments, or concerns in the chat. We have to wrap this up a lap short because it is starting to rain. I will be coming back tonight for an in-studio stream, probably by myself. My lady's probably going to take the night off. She'll probably be in the chat again. And so it's almost 3 o'clock. That stream will probably happen probably around 6:30, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. So keep it locked here to Coach Eli 2 authentic live streams. Also, folks, if you feel it in your heart and in your soul that you're getting value from the content you're consuming here, please consider becoming a channel member. I mentioned the packages earlier on this stream, so go back and watch the replay or just go to the channel membership section here on Coach Eli 2, and everything is explained clearly. Or you can just email me at coacheli at coach@eliasmelas.com if you need more information. But also, if you feel you're getting value out of this content, you can make a donation in any amount based on the value you feel you are receiving. You can go to the bottom of the chat while we're still here live and hit the super chat or super sticker on the pre-recorded videos or the live stream replays once they're done processing, which can take up to 12 hours. Or you can go to another one that's already processed. You can send a super chat. Sorry, you can send a super thanks. You look for the heart that says thanks in the middle on live stream replays or pre-recorded videos. Most monetized channels have that enabled. And that's the super thanks, similar to the super chat. It's just a way you can send money through the Google/YouTube payment system for channels in the YouTube Partner Program on pre-recorded content. And once you select your amount, you put in the message, and then you have a highlighted message in the comments section of that particular video. You can also donate via Cash App or PayPal. Nightbot's been sharing my Cash App and PayPal links every 7 minutes in the chat. Or just go to paypal.me/Coach Eli on PayPal. That's paypal.me/Coach Eli. On Cash App, you can go to $, the real Coach Eli. And as always, donations are greatly appreciated, but they are not required. Holly says, yes, trying to be YouTube friendly, LOL. Yeah, me too. I mean, we could say a few things every now and then. It's not that big of a deal. As long as you don't say it early on in the video, and as long as it's not an attack or hateful in any way, YouTube understands in this modern world, like, profanity's become like the norm. So I think everyone's loosened up. If we went back 20, 30 years ago, especially 30 years ago, yeah, none of this stuff would be allowed. And now it's just like, this is the way we are. I think the damn millennials, who have the biggest potty mouths on the planet, man, they changed that. So, hey, it is what it is, right? But, folks, yeah, I'll be back later tonight, probably around 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be I'll probably be doing that show by myself. It's going to be on, toxic positivity versus genuine positivity. And there is a difference. It was a very interesting article that my lady sent to me. And we'll be going over that tonight and possibly announcing the runner-ups of the Positivity Challenge. With that being said, have yourselves a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.